And then the main event.
Oh, yeah.
We're witnessing history, people. Give them your money. We're witnessing fucking history with Izzy Stylebender versus Jan Blachowicz. Yeah, here's where I'm at on this. It's not that I dislike Jan, but the guy lost 4 of his first, I think, 6 fights in the UFC. And then obviously he's improved and got a lot better and beat some great guys. But confirm that, Chen?
Yeah.
I know he struggled for a while there when he first got the UFC, and it's all about finding yourself, but still. So my boy Pat Cummings beat him. Holla, off your thick ass on that bike. Lost to Alexander Gustafsson. Lost to Corey Anderson. Lost to Jimmy Manawa. Decision. Okay. So yeah, there you go. So
he won once against Ilir.
So he beat Latifi, which is no punk. Nope. Great body shots in that, I remember. So he beat Latifi, then lost 1-2 in a row. Then he beat Igor, decision. And that's the other thing. These are all decisions, So it's not like he blew everybody off by storm. So beat Igor, then lost to Alexander. That's tough. And then lost to my boy Pat Cummings. Holla, best barista ever to fight in the UFC. And then went on a bit of a tear. He went on a tear, and then you look at it. So he beat Devin Clark, Jared Cannonier. That's no punk, but obviously Jared's way better, 85. So it's not full blown. Jimmy Manawa, decision. Jimmy had some great fights, and I'm a fan, but obviously, And then Krylov, that's a good one. That's a good win. Arm triangle. It's probably his best win up to then. Lost to Thiago Santos. And then beat Luke Rockhold. Luke's first fight, light heavyweight. Who knows how much he wants to do it, so he starches him in the second round. Beat an older Jacare Souza in a split decision, so close fight. And Jacare 50. Every bit of 50. He's a real human alligator. Then he beat Corey Anderson. And then his best win was Dominic Reyes. Yeah, where I'm at on this, if I'm being all honest with you guys, I've always said this: if aliens came to planet Earth and we're like, "What's this mixed martial arts?" and they had to show them one tape, it'd be either Conor at 55 against Eddie Alvarez or Izzy Adesanya against a number of guys. He's a highlight reel. Just stylistically, the chance of Jan getting lit up like a fucking Polish Christmas tree are pretty high here. Flat-footed. Not a wrestler by trait. Izzy's fought good wrestlers. He's fought really good wrestlers and got it done. His knees, his elbows, gets it done against a lot of wrestlers. Kelvin Gastelum fancies himself a wrestler. If you are a Jan fan and you're going to this fight and you're putting money on Jan, you got to hope that he can land takedowns. Or get in the clinch, because he does a lot of work in the clinch. Or so does Izzy, and obviously Jan, I would probably give the power advantage to at light heavyweight. We'll see. I don't know what Izzy's going to look at at light heavyweight. He looks pretty jacked. It's you just got to hope Jan can. Again, this is if you're betting on Jan or you're Polish, but I would assume everybody else is going for Izzy. You got to hope that he can land some takedowns, because if he can't, he's going to get a highlight reel KO kick to the face or left hand to the face in the 3rd or 4th round. I think this fight, they feel each other out. Izzy kind of gets his bearings on him early, 1st, 2nd round. I think Jan does shoot. Jan probably tries to make it a dirty fight in the clinch, gets him to the cage. Now, could Jan knock him out in the exchange like he did Luke Rockhold? Sure. Big, strong guy. Obviously doing something right. He's dealt with big athletic guys before in Dominic Reyes and got it done. You're just talking about a different animal, different IQ in Izzy. So, he would have to make this fight ugly. Can't sit on the outside. If he lands takedowns early and he has success with it and can control Izzy on the ground, which no one's really been able to do, but if he can, he's the champion for a reason. If he can get him down, if he can control him on the ground, his chance of winning go really, really high. He goes really high. Because if Izzy starts to get tired, and Jan being the bigger guy, that could be trouble for Izzy down the road there in the rounds. I don't see it happening. I think Izzy's footwork's too good. I think he's fighting a guy that he knows wants to get him down. And by saying all this, it's not like he's fighting, a Brunson or something like that who has legit wrestling credits and a background. So, he probably has 2 to 3 go-tos in his arsenal to get guys down. And after that, it's a crapshoot. 2 or 3 moves, even if you're really good at them, ain't going to get Izzy down. I think he has an 84% takedown defense. And that, early in his career, you got to take it down. Now, it's fucking tough to get that kid down. It's really, really tough to get him down. So in Jan's, his wiring's not to get guys down. Like I said, he has probably 3 go-tos. After those 3 and his chain wrestling, it kind of fizzles off from there. It's not good enough to get Izzy down. I see him trying that. I see Izzy defending it, lighting him up, making him pay. Izzy's kicks will be a big problem for Jan early on. And as this fight goes on, and Jan, probably tired trying to get him down, ends up getting clipped. And I think Izzy gets it done in the 4th or 5th round. That's how I see it going, man. That's how I see this bitch going down. Great fight, though. And for Izzy, it's not like he's going to hang around the light heavyweight division, defend the belt, and fight these other guys. No, he's chasing Jon Jones. Now, here's something fun to talk about. What if Jan wins? What if Jan wins, beats Izzy, fights the next contender, beats him? What's Jon Jones going to do? Because obviously Jon's entire mindset is on heavyweights, right? And he wants to take over the heavyweight division. We saw his tweet during the fight night on Saturday where he said, this ain't going to get it done, against Daddy. Love it. Can't get enough of it. Daddy, please get to the heavyweight division. And I think Francis chimed in and was like, I'm the daddy. All right, quit calling each other daddy. Don't respond back with daddy. It was good once. After that, it gets creepy. So it's going to be interesting if Jan were to beat Izzy, right? Huge feather in his cap. Fucking huge feather in his cap. Let's say he beats Izzy, beats the next contender they give him, Glover. Another title defense. Probably Glover, right? Yeah. Let's say he beats Glover. Let's say he gets one more. Well, now you got a bit of a king in the division. So is Jon Jones going to halt eating sweet potatoes and fucking whatever deadlifts he's doing and bulking up and cut back down to show him who's daddy at light heavyweight? That's interesting. That's a fun story too. I don't see it happening, but it could. People always count Jan out. He's always an underdog, and I always pick against him. But he's doing fucking something right, isn't he? He's the champ. He's like, hold my belt, shut your fucking mouth, Shab. I get it, dude. You're the champ. I don't see that happening, but it would be fun if that happened. What would Jon do? What would Jon do? That light heavyweight division clearly, I think, now is the worst division in the UFC. So for Izzy, again, it's not like he's going to sit there and defend the belt multiple times. I can see him jumping back down to middleweight if someone comes out as a contender. But he's chasing Jon. That's the goal. He's chasing Jon for #1 GOAT status, and that would get it done. There would be no debate. There would be absolutely no debate, no backlash. There's not even an argument. If he were able to beat Jan, retain the light heavyweight championship belt, then jump on up to heavyweight and beat Jon. It is, that is some shit. You're playing whatever game you're on very hard, difficult. This is Mortal Kombat, you're on difficult. You ever played Mortal Kombat on fucking very hard? It's impossible to get a win. It's literally, I'm not good enough. My son has a game, I play it, I put on very hard. I can barely get a fucking kickoff. That's what Izzy's trying to do in the UFC. In real life, it's insane, dude. And it's so inspiring and it's so dope. And you should be on the journey. And we should want this to happen. Think about Izzy, Jon Jones, the shit talking, the countdown, the press conferences. It would be so fucking sick. And I want that. Mm-hmm. I want that. And it all starts this Saturday. UFC 259. Can Izzy beat the Polish juggernaut, Blachowicz? And after that, he's going to chill. Hopefully some guys get their shit together at middleweight and that someone comes out on top and separates himself from the pack. It's a tough pack. Hopefully someone separates himself from the pack and Izzy goes back down there. light heavyweight's gonna be a shit show if Izzy wins. He's not gonna defend it really. He's you know. Was he gonna? What are you gonna do? Izzy versus Glover? Okay, I guess I'll watch that. But so if Izzy wins this, it's like that light heavyweight division. You're just like it's in cruise control. It's just kind of out there. It's the worst division. It's not really that stacked. There's some fun prospects, right? There's some fun guys in there, but it's like in no man's land if he gets that belt. But the upside when he gets that belt, Rakic, yes. My boy Yuri, fuck yes. Other than those two, though, I don't want to see anybody fight. Ryan Spann's fun. Paul Craig's fun. Jimmy Crute's fun. Johnny Walker fell off a little bit. He fell off. There's a lot of hype, and then he decided to do the worm and blow out his shoulder, and he's never been the same. The worm's dangerous, kids. The worm's fucking dangerous. Learn from Johnny Walker. If you can do the worm, make sure you know how to do the worm. You know, he did it on soft ground and blew his shoulder out, and it's never the same.
I know.
Even the video, like he did all this rehab, and then they're showing videos, and me and Rogan are sending each other this clip. I'm like, dude, his shoulder is fucked. He's like, God, what a shame, man.
So sad.
He's so fun to watch, and the fucking worm.
The worm destroyer.
He's triggered by the worm. You say worm around, he freaks the fuck out. His worm PTSD, man.